Seven Ninja Online, guys, welcome back to Troy the Soldier. This is chapter 7. When we last left off, I was going through this infinite loop, and that's where we are right now. Do I want to fight King? Nah. If I wanted the Manic up, I would just buy it. Thought about it. I thought about fighting him every time I have to pass him, but decided against it. Okay, so this is where I gotta start actually talking to myself. Ah, fuck's sake. And remembering. That's what happens when you mash, kids. Let that be a lesson to you. Read your dialogue and eat your vegetables. Or else that happens. RNGesus just screws you. What am I doing? I better wake up here. Alright. Here's my Manic Rays. This one was left, middle left. That's all I remember, though. Here on out, we're on our own. Health is good. Let me buy a couple more of those, though. I'm gonna save for good measure. You never know. I don't think it was straight, was it? Okay, it was straight. I tried right, and that didn't work. Okay, it definitely wasn't straight. First one was 213. I remember that. No problem. And then it was 2, like 7. Sorry, 8. 282. Next it was 121. Oh, almost got through it. Fuck you, contraption. Hey. If I wanted to be real cheesy, I guess I could just reload here every time. So 2, 1. Let's try 1. Nope. I think that one I tried the right side, so I'll try middle when I get back there. But yeah, I guess a cheap but fair maneuver here would just be saving and reloading your save every time you get reverted. think Josh, was it middle? And then it was that one. And I'm pretty sure I tried the right side, so it has to be this one. Nope. So it's right side. Well, I had a 50-50 chance, and I guess wrong, so. 'Tis my punishment. What am I doing? I said no, and I'm just on autopilot. I could have swore I tried the right side. Alright, Spark going down. Okay, I know I tried all three of them there, so let me interact with what I should have did originally is interact with the light switch in the middle. And it's funny because I had been interacting with everything else. Oh, wrong way. Up until the room where it's like the bar. It's like a bunch of people and a bunch of tables and stuff. That room I kind of skipped over. Might as well still heal. Oops. Thinking I should buy a bunch more health and manic. What am I doing? I'm talking to the wrong person, that's what I'm doing. Health is by 100, manic's by 10. Let's buy 12 of the health ups. If I can afford it. Just to bump Cassidy up a bit. Because they gave Grunt to me, and it was 3200 HP and 520 manic, so I'm just kind of basing my numbers off that, right? I could buy another 12, that would be awesome. At this point, I should have just farmed it from King, but... Not that I'm gonna be able to, but... Ooh, maybe. I think... 21's shy of what I wanted, but... 2 more if I can do it. If I can do it. Of course I can. And I'm gonna need these. the little money I have left, let's buy some items again. There. Now at least Cassidy's health and Manic is like comparable to Grunt's, obviously, which at this point in the game I might as well level them up or level them out if they're not going to level up, right? So I don't want to fight King. Okay. So this was left, middle, left. Really, I should have been writing this down the entire time. That's what a smart person would have done. It's not like I don't take notes. Or rather, it's not like I haven't taken notes in games before. Middle, left, and then we're gonna find out. When I close my eyes, I see her face, so lovely, so calming. May I close them one last time? Yeah. Look at that. Let's enter the portal. The gray. Back again. Troy looks like Troy likes what you're doing. He likes it a lot. Does he have another gift for me? As well as a message. What might that be? Remember him when he dies. What? That's all he gave. Well, I'll try to remember that if that's what he wants. Thank you, Michael. I hope what he gives you helps. I hope so too. Thank you. Goodbye, Michael. Never actually know what he gives me. More health, more Manic. Final floor. Everyone's full health, yep. King? That's not my name. What is your name then? Wreath. Well, Wreath, can you remember how you ended up here? Or what is happening with those illusions? It was 11 years ago. My mother recently gave birth to my younger brother, Johnny. I have no idea how old he was then. She left with me for a job, leaving Johnny with his father for a time being. Why would she take a 16-year-old onto a job? You look pretty young. How old are you? The world's not a perfect place, but my mother made sure I was well trained and protected. Kind of like my situation. My brother and I died a few years back in a house fire that killed our mother as well. The military organization responsible for Manic brought us back because of what our father was to them before he disappeared. I see. I guess that really does mean we're one of the same. Michael, was it? Now, as I was saying, Michael, my mother took me on a job to infiltrate an oddity base. Our job was to get intel on their weapons and find out how to counter them. My mother and I, when we got in, were split up due to an unseen event. What happened? Seraph, the leader of the oddities, the king of all that, is slime. Seraph. It sounds familiar. My mother was hidden while I tried to go in. That's when Seraph appeared. Right in front of me, he floated. I thought I was dead, but he praised me for being able to get in their base undetected. He asked if I was alone, and I said yes. Everyone applauded after hearing it, and I was terrified and confused. Seraph, asked if I would like to receive a gift for making it so far. Fearing what would happen if I said no, I said yes. Not even a second after I said yes, he put his sludge inside me. Every second after that, I felt my body burning, turning to ash. Felt a power that was too powerful for me to handle. My mother rushed in to try to help. Without so much as a sweat, she got me out of there, and before she could even leave, Seraph told his men off and said, I admire what that boy did for you. He was scared out of his mind, yet he lied to protect you. Saw it in his eyes, the fear, yet he pushed past it. You humans are confusing, yet you surprised me so. I hope the gift suits him well. After that, the pain became too much for me to bear. Shortly after, I went under. What did he do to you? Can't you see? These illusions? Such creative manifestation. They bend to my thoughts. They form all that I dream. Hope, love, and hate. But they inflict a state of constant panic, a state of insanity. Is that why you're here? Before I learned to control it, I killed people unknowingly. I killed people knowingly. I killed people just by giving myself minor injuries. My mother tried to help me. Sometimes my illusions would overcome her and even she couldn't stop them. Her higher ups wanted to kill me. Seeing as we couldn't get them controlled, she hated them for giving such an idea. She tried to hide me somewhere safe. But no matter what she did, they always found us. Till one day, we were backed between a rock and a hard place. They were intending on killing both of us to ensure that I couldn't hurt anyone. What happened? They killed my mother. thought I was dead too, but I heard his voice again in my head. Seraph told me why he gave me this power, why he started this war with humans. What did he say? War inspires evolution. After hearing this, my illusions felt more controllable. There were over 100 people there ready to kill any monster I summoned, but they couldn't handle this one. What did you create? Nothing. The terror that they had when they all saw me walk forward without fear, waiting to see what horrific creation I would make. They retreated. What happened next? After they all left, I lost control of my emotions again, and my monsters wreaked havoc once more. I lost faith that I could control it, so I went out to find Seraph, and I did. I asked for imprisonment to make sure I could not hurt anyone else. He agreed. Excuse me. Let me inside the machine loop, then told me of a way out, through the sewers. He then told me, when you're ready, there's a place for you among our ranks. All this talk is making Seraph sound better than what he is. He's a hero, don't you see? He's not as evil as you all believe him to be. What he does in the mountain temple says otherwise. How do you know about that? Who told you his plan? I figured it out myself, from pieces of a puzzle. I've never completed in the years it took me to discover that there are pieces. I can't let you stop his plans. It's for the greater good, that he completes his goal. Breaking the cycle of life and death isn't helping us, it's removing our purpose. Of course a child like you would not understand. We could be so much better, yet humans believe that we have to stay the same for all eternity. You're human just like me, Wreath. No, I am not. I am not a selfish, greedy fiend like you, like all of you. I am better. I am Wreath. The ashes of Wreath emerged. Oh, that's not good. As ashes fall, my wounds seal. What I haul will not heal. Trauma will stall, the bag for my appeal. My demons remain to crawl. Could this have been her ideal? Bro, I got stun locked in a turn-based game. Can you fucking believe that? That happened in, what, part 1 as well. The mother, the father, the son, the daughter. I predict an end, but not my own. Guide me, Seraph. Guide me to the slippery path, the one of slime and correction. Fade my form anew. Give me the passion of control. Take my life. Hey. I'm glad I bought all that health up in the manic up. Well, that wasn't that swell. Diamond tablet and gold tablets. You think you won? No. I control all that is illusionary. My form can be myself or a clone. It can be anything I desire. And I desire to not let my beliefs be sullied by the likes of you. I'll save you all with this plan, even if I have to kill you all. Now be gone into the sewers like the shit you are. Let's do this. Of course, we're going to heal too, or save. Claymator, I could not let you go in unprotected. Let me guide you with my wares. Thank you, Claymator. Potion 3. I hope this helps you, friend. It's a dangerous road ahead. Alright. Hi. Well, aren't you cute? You're not gonna curse me at me, are you? I don't believe in profanity. It sullies the minds of the youth with aggravation. In short, I don't like it. You're just a reference to a part of him that he hates. You're worth more than a crumb, but less than a small summer ant. Be gone from my sight, you inferior being. Anyways, I come bearing a gift. What might that be? Small and scary intelligent being? Me! Ask what you do? Use this on me and you'll see. Wow, thanks. I have no idea what it is, but thanks. Yippee! Oh my god. Goldie has joined the party, now you'll die less quickly. Mutant. Good old tap water. Fishy twins. Blue essence. Heal 1. Healing squirt. Don't worry, I'll be here for you along the way. I didn't think he was gonna have weapons. Kind of caught me off guard a little bit. Part of me wants to take the charm 3 off Goldie. I don't really know if I want to equip Goldie with anything, to be fair. Maybe medium stuff. Buy 10 of those just for shits and giggles. There's a health raise. Let's give it to Goldie. Not that I expect to use Goldie in a fight, but have him ready. You thought I was done with you, did you? No, not yet. Chicken Man. My form can be anything I desire. Originally, I had no control over it, but over the years, I grew stronger. My power distilled and morphed into something different. It was no longer mindless beasts created from my every thought. It was extensions of my body, ashen silhouettes given detail, puppets for my control. Damn. Do you like him? I doubt he'll succeed in killing you, but can't you admire the creativity? He might just be some simple form, but he's my form. Can you see why I want to help Seraph? Can you? Manic rays, that's good. Can't you see this? This gift of mine? This curse of mine? I do, but what is it you're trying to say, Wreath? Sirif can give you the same power. The same power as what you humans wanted, right? Manic is a clone of our power, a recreation. Don't you want to be like us? Sirif wants to destroy the world, not help it. How can you be so sure? Haven't you heard my story? The gift he gave, and the kindness too? He could have killed me and my mother, yet he did not, whereas the humans did. You keep lying to yourself to change the fact that you know the only reason your mother died is because of Sirif and what he did to you. We were at our weakest and they, instead of helping us, grew scared of my power and opted to wipe me out. They took my mother away from me when they tried to take me out. Someone who was only protecting her child. Humans are creatures best left dead, for that's the only way to keep anything else safe. Does Johnny fit the bill? You won't get into my head. I know your tactics. I know your exploits. Be gone. See, where's 2? Give that to him. Another health raise. Nice. I just want to take a quick look at the weapons. Alright. If he did destroy this world, what bad would it do? The Oddity would no longer fight the humans, and his plans would make us equal to them. He removed death from the equation. Johnny would live forever, just like me. What's so wrong with that? What's so wrong with living for all eternity? With the ones you love? Isn't that what life is about? Spending every second with those you love? The glory of childbirth pales in comparison to living to the unmet end with those you love, more than anything in the world. I'll make you understand that, Michael. Ashes of Wreath emerged. God wept at the sight of his mistakes, and sent disease to wither them down. Over time, his disease turned into a gift, a thing to overcome. God then sent catastrophe to ruin the lands inhabited by man. Over time, man learned to rebuild, to recover. What are you trying to say, Wreath? God, scared of his growing mistake, his evolving monster, gave death, unavoidable and unable to be stopped. God cheered, being able to start fresh, lifted the stress right off his back. He thought about how he'd do it right this time. But through hope and magic, humanity created the Oddity, a peak of human intuition and the first of many great beings. God, without any other plans, stepped onto the world he made, his goal to destroy man with his own machine-like hands. What are you talking about, Wreath? What are you saying? The Iron Angel laid waste to our lands, killed thousands, and the only thing that held him back were the Oddities. They imprisoned the Iron Angel, at the expense of imprisoning themselves as well. Eons later, the Oddity comes back, and an influence feeds the minds of man. Suddenly, their creations are their enemy. The story of yours is interesting, but the war was caused because of their attack on our shipyard. The Oddity were here long before the shipyard were attacked. They remained hidden within the masses. Why, out of nowhere, would they attack a shipyard? Did anyone ever see them do it? There were sightings of the Oddity lurking around the shipyard. How do you not see it, Michael? How can someone like you be so blind? They didn't even get anything for it. Your years in this place has clearly taken a toll on you. Can you be any more ignorant to the truth? No matter, I'll show you soon enough. Be gone. Sewers 3. More potions. Potion 3s. To rejuvenate ones. I was just about to use my items. Cheese Stealer. Tell me, Michael, in a world with magic, sentient substances, and potions capable of bringing any and all back from the dead, how do you find the idea of a god so imaginary? I don't blame you for not believing me, for believing in us, but Seraph, he'll put the belief back in all of us. How does removing birth fix anything? Giving us eternal life, but those already lost remain unable to live again. To remove death, we must dissolve the cycle entirely. That includes removing birth from the capabilities of woman. What does it really fix? What does it really help? We're so close to the climax, Michael. Why would I tell you now, when I could show you? Then show me. Show me what you mean. Show me what it fixes. Show me now. Spliced.